Ci sono in tutto il mondo quasi 60 milioni di rifugiati, la cifra più alta dalla Seconda Guerra Mondiale. Dietro queste statistiche ci sono persone, ciascuna con un nome, un volto, una storia e la sua inalienabile dignità di figlio di Dio.
When Pope Francis announced that we would be having a Holy Year of Mercy in 2016, JRS began to reflect on how we might be able to respond to that call. And we went back to our own roots and our own sense of mission, and we rediscovered that what we really want to be about is education. That's the contribution that we can make to this complex situation of refugees at this time. So our response to the Holy Year of Mercy is our Global Education Initiative. Our commitment over the next 5 years to increase the number of refugees and displaced people receiving educational services through JRS by 100,000 people, going from about 120,000 to 220,000 people by 2020.
We cannot expect refugees to become viable members of our communities and economic communities without education. Our world is multilingual. Education and language training is important. Learning viable skills that can be crossed with the person across the border allows them to be successful in the next place they may be.
Education is not just sitting at a desk. Education is finding the skills, discovering the skills which allow us to connect more deeply and to build a solid human community.
L'educazione è molto importante per me e per anche tanti altri rifugiati, perché qui in Italia, se noi non abbiamo una educazione buonissima, non possiamo conoscere né italiani né altri paesi, non possiamo trovare lavoro.
È importante per noi di aiutarci a integrarsi nella società italiana per poter vivere meglio, anche vivere meglio con gli italiani.
Education is life. No one can have a life without education. They will be isolated in the other country without an education. They will be still living in their problem and in all the clashes and all the conflict that they have been seeing. When we try to educate them, what we see is we changing them to other type of life, give them the hope of their future.
60 million refugees and internally displaced people is unreasonable by any measure, and it has to be considered unreasonable. And I think it's absolutely wonderful that the Holy Father is speaking up with his authority, the full weight of his authority, to make known so that none of us can avoid or ignore the fact that this is unreasonable. And every single one of us can do something. And one of the biggest evils is good people not doing something if something wrong is going on.
La vostra iniziativa di educazione globale col motto "Mettiamo in moto la misericordia" vi metterà in grado di raggiungere molti altri studenti che hanno urgente bisogno di un'educazione che li ripari dai pericoli. Sono riconoscente per questo al gruppo di sostenitori e benefattori e al gruppo internazionale di sviluppo del Jesuit Refugee Service, che oggi si sono uniti a noi.